Hello to all. The information we're about to read is taken from www.exposingchristianity.com. Murderers, thieves, and liars. Christianity has nothing of its own. Judeo-Christian Bible certainly doesn't appear to be as old as it is believed to be. Another is that fall program they call a religion. The truth can be seen in the Gothic cathedrals for one. They were originally pagan. Pagan. I don't know how to pronounce it. Regardless of what the popular history books claim, and many support the Jewish lie of Christianity. It appears that Christianity arrived on the scene with the Inquisition, especially in Europe. This is nearly identical in every aspect to a communist takeover, where mass murder, torture, and deprivation of even the most basic of human rights are instituted. Quote, Christianity and communism are very close spirituality and ideologically. This is a fairly well-known concept that has been adopted by various thinkers from Thomas More to Lev Tolstoy. Few people know that the Roosevelt socialist state was established in Paraguay and was based on the ideas of Catholic Jesuits before Marx created his teachings. End of quote. Quote, the Society of Jesus, the Jesuit religious order, is in the Catholic Church was roughly equivalent to the KGB in the Soviet Union. End of quote. About quotes taken from Pravda, the main Communist Party newspaper and leading newspaper of the former Soviet Union. The Jews and their Christian cohorts have destroyed and ancient records and texts and have rewritten a fictitious history in compliance with their agenda. They try to claim that some paganism was kept to ease the populace into Christianity, but I strongly question this, as should any intelligent thinking person, as everything they have was stolen from pagan religions predating Christianity. The Jehovah's Witnesses know of all the pagan elements in the Christian religion, but they are deluded to the Nazarene. The Nazarene was stolen and corrupted as well as from some 18 plus pagan gods who represented a concept. Like the Jews, the Christian religion has nothing of its own. Check out Vatican Square, the Egyptian obelisk in the middle of the satanic wheel of the year. Here is another one of the ceiling of the Vatican staircase, not the design of the runic Galdar state, yet the Druids and other pagan priests were mass murdered by the Inquisition. The penalty for using runes or even having knowledge of runes was automatically death. Note all of the Egyptian gods in the Vatican Museum. If one cares to do the necessary research, it is obvious that nearly everything the Vatican has been stolen. Egypt is condemned in the Judeo-Christian Bible, and yet if you read through everything on this website and do more research, it is apparent just how much Judeo-Christian religion has stolen and corrupted from Egypt. These gods won off in what is known as the Goetia in the Jewish writing grimoires of blasphemy. Satan's kingdom was stolen from him. Anubis, the Egyptian gods in the half statue Sekhmet. More photos of pagan gods in the Vatican. Apollo. Many images of Apollo, such as the one below, were passed off as the Nazarene. Many images passed off and assumed to be the Nazarene contain a male figure with a halo, either with the race as shown in the above photo, or four quadrants depicting the crown and temple chakras. People have been indoctrinated to believe these are of the Nazarene, when in reality all of these are is a model of a human male with his kundalini ascended. This is a concept. This concept was stolen from the pagan gods and is of Satan. The rising kundalini is what is termed to be raising the devil, and is what manifests in the halo seen in so many old paintings. Once everyone understands the real meaning of those symbols, the veil is dropped, and the Jews can no longer pull off their bullshit. This is the main reason the Judeo-Christian Bible threatens anyone who studies the occult or practices anything of the occult with burning in a lake of fire. Paintings in the catacombs, which date back to the 3rd and 4th century CE, have this same male image. Some images are of Marduk, some of the Apollo and other pagan gods. The book, The Unknown Catacomb, is interesting and reveals much about the pagan art seen in the catacombs. Now here are the so-called Christian burial grounds, aka as the catacombs. Here is some image labeled as a saint. In reality, the shepherd was stolen from Hermes, aka as thought. I will not be directing the link in the description because this link is broken. Note the four quarters again. Here is another typical painting of which everyone is told it is Paul. It is only an image of a man. It certainly does not have the name of the man or near the painting. People are sheep. Most believe whatever they are told without question and are essentially born to trust and have faith. As for the images with the lamb represents Aries and the sun, and when the sun is in Aries, Arise, I don't know how to pronounce it. This is the best time to begin the great work of alchemy and has nothing whatsoever to do with Christianity. Look at this dead-bait Jewish asshole and his replica of the Egyptian pharaoh's headdress. Shame on him. The pagan green man is seen in cathedrals all over Europe. Gargoyles, which are lesser demons, are also seen lining nearly every major cathedral in Europe. This statue, located in Strasbourg Cathedral, appears to be an Assyrian genie. There is so much more and it is endless. Many history texts call these three great religions, meaning Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Now, if they are so great and so original, why is it they have nothing of their own? Islam won't even allow the human figure to be painted. This conforms to the communist agenda of removing history and knowledge from the general populace so people can be disposable slaves. That was then. This is now. History is being destroyed and rewritten with lies. Thank you for listening and hail Satan.